All right. Where we left off last time was I had a blow up. I blew my transmission. Sounds weird, but and I was debating on getting a 6.0 and a 4L80E. Well, I did get a 6.0. It's an Ironhead 6.0 from a 2000 Yukon, and I got a 4L80 two-wheel drive transmission. And I was actually debating on putting this motor and tranny in my truck. Then some other stuff happened, and I decided to just have the 4L60 rebuilt. And I think that's the way I'm going to do. Also, I got this front wheel project I'm going to do on that. I probably won't have that on YouTube or anything, but sometimes that's what keeps me busy doing other stuff. But so this is a pretty high mileage 6.0, but it still ran good according to the seller, and it turns over good, got good compression, all that. But what I really wanted was this transmission, and for the price I got it, I got it really, really cheap. I'll just say that. So. Had a couple buddies come over and we pulled the transmission out, and we had it out in about an hour, and the rebuilder had the tranny for probably less than a week actually, and he went through it, replaced everything. I ended up getting a 2800 stall, which isn't much bigger than stock, but it's still bigger than stock. So I've still got the other converter on there. I had to pull the starter off to get it off. I just haven't did it yet. If I was motivated, I probably would have already had it in here tonight, but not really that motivated. I want to show you some of my wiring up there. Well, my flashlight went dead. That didn't last long. But yeah, so that's the latest on this. I decided to go back with the 4L60, have it rebuilt. My plans beyond that is just hoping that this thing lasts through the summer into like September, and then next fall I'd love to twin turbo this engine or that 6.0 and use that 4L80. I may use the 4.8 though, because it's actually a really decent running engine. Alright. Here, I'll show you some of underneath this truck. I clipped it with a Monte Carlo clip. I know I've probably said that a million times, but everything's cleaned up and new underneath. Now, there you can see where it's together. Not really very good, but I've got the Walbro. I don't know how the fuck you say it. Walbro fuel pump, and the actually that's the Walbro. That's the fuel pump. That's the regulator. One thing that threw me off when I first did this was, if you look at this regulator, this side right here, the side that's on the outside, is actually your coming from your fuel pump. The one out of the center is the return. And when I first put this together, I had that backwards, and it didn't send fuel up to the fuel rail. Yeah, this truck's pretty solid underneath. Besides the that section of the bed and some other parts of the bed, but I'm not too worried about those. Those little spots there, but as far as everything else, it ain't bad. Tomorrow we're going on the blanket run in Indianapolis that's put on by Bill White. Sure would have been nice to have this ready, but like I said, my motivation isn't that high. Need to work on these spider caps too. They don't want to stay. I just need to add the screws that belong on it, that belong in it on it. Really need to clean up my garage. Maybe once I get this truck done, I'll put it in the other garage. I'll show you some of my garage art. That's a picture of Jeff Gordon as a kid. My buddy that died last year, he owned Shoe Automotive, and that was his picture. He was actually a big Jeff Gordon fan. And this grill shell is actually his grill shell too. And his wife had gave me that. Now I'm real thankful she did. I made it a shelf, and I got some stuff in it. Some more of my yard art, my fucking wall art. I got a 60 Ford front end up there. And I got some saws, all pinstriped by my buddy Greg. Over here I got a Corvette. Up there I got a Hollywood sign. It's pretty big. I've got an abundance of signs. And we got two welders that I use. This one out here, this is the Hobart Handler 187. I really like it. And in the other garage I have a Hobart also, but it's a 110. A mess. More signs. I'll show you more signs in my other garage. Got signs up there too. You can't see them very well, but when the door is closed you can. I got stuff up there, an old Tonka truck, an all metal old Tonka truck. That's my Santa Cruz board from back in the day. Some big boys. Some slot cars. Some electric trucking slot cars. Some more Hot Wheels. I got a bunch out there too. And those are all Hot Wheels. All black walls. I have mostly black walls. License plates. Here's my welder in the garage here, Hobart 140. Actually, I bought that one brand new. More plates. My truck on a cup. Some rat fink. My wife. A catch-all table, which is what that one up there is too. Yep. Flying pig. Alrighty. Yep, this 2000 Yukon Ironhead 6.0. I took the intake and stuff all off of it, the exhaust, water pump. I'm gonna get it up on a stand. Pull the heads and the pan off of it, see what it looks like. That'll determine whether I'm actually gonna use it or sell it to somebody else. I don't know yet. I'm definitely gonna use the transmission though. I'll probably have the same guy rebuild this transmission. He's also going to rebuild another 4L60 for me also. The one that's in my daily driver that is bad again. So, that's all I got. Hopefully my next video is me driving my truck again with a rebuilt transmission.